Yeah, right,
Jill
and
told
so
us about that, so
then,
I'll have to show you pictures.
and then beneath the neon, there's like a old bank, liquor store, and like a boot store, or boot cleaner, or
That
something like
actually
that.
goes this way and then under the street and across the street, but yeah, I've heard about that, I haven't been in that one yet. I was in an old jail cell, I had an old bank.
They did a lot of weird things. So this house was built in 1903 by a rich lady. She owned her and the mayor of Canyon City at the time, Mayor Coulter. They lived down, they're not the White House that everybody thinks it is, it's the green one. And her and him, he kind of raised her, her brother-in-law. They came from Chicago. Her dad was kind of an attorney, but I think there was a lot of money. So anyways, they own the St. Cloud. Her and him bought St. Cloud for a while, and then they flipped it for a lot of money to some Native American on the other side out over there. Yeah, so built 1903, and over 120 years, only 2 families have lived here more than a few years. Okay, so I'm kind of having this, well, I'll tell you this. The lady who lived here recently, they lived here for over 30 years, and they got blessed twice, because of family issues that made no sense, and then 2 houses over, which these people sold, that built this, sold that land to them, they kind of subdivided. So it was built right afterwards. That lady was having identical problems, without getting this on there, because people know who she is. The granddaughters were, and I just chalk up to narcissism, because we're having the same issue too, but that's been going on. They raised the daughters leave their daughters, the grandchildren with them, and then came and just jerked them out at the same time, and their lives were never the same. No contact with the granddaughters. And this lady said that some really weird stuff happened to her over the 30 years they were here, and the lady 2 houses over just moved this summer. She said she couldn't take it anymore, and she said, I'm sorry you bought this house. I don't feel anything bad here, and I'm sure just because my experience with my daughter is identical, and it happened here though when there was no more communication with the granddaughter, who Rachel can tell you, she was like, our daughter loved this dude. It's kind of weird, but I'm not gonna, but they both, she's had that house blessed, this has been blessed. I mean, I'm a Christian, but Rachel knows what I experienced with my brother. I know that there's something afterwards. Me and my husband, thank God he was with me after his funeral. We lived up in Chandler Heights then, and he had come to Colorado, had cancer, his tongue removed, he lived in Michigan, and a few days before he died, he knew he wasn't getting better. He said, hey, I said, hey, I'm gonna come to Colorado when I get better. Okay, then I'm at your funeral. And a few days later, we come back, we're on 35 acres, up on thing, it's nighttime, Kevin and I are sitting in the living room, and we hear, hey, and that's all he ever said to me. He never said hi, it was like, hey. It was his voice, plain as day. We go look at him, but there's nothing anywhere. And he said, is that Dan? I said, I think he was letting me know I've come back to Colorado.
Yeah, that's
We
crazy.
moved, her and I are painting over onto Dinah, we're painting a sunroom. And here come these steps on the tile right behind us. And she just looks and she said, oh, that's Dan. Just kind of let you know he's still with you. I'm like, okay, you're freaking me out. But anyways.
That's all right. That's cool.
So how begins here? Okay, so 6/13/21. COVID. We lived on Diamond. They just stopped wearing masks over at St. Michael's. So the granddaughter, we had her all the time. She stayed home with my husband. It was Feast of St. Anthony, and the priest asked me, well, will you throw flowers out in front of the, they do a procession around all St. Michael's around that block. And he thought, I didn't really got time to, but sure, or roses. Sure, I'll do it in front of the statue. So do that. Come, and then so the granddaughter wants to go back over and see all the roses. So we do that. Sees the open house sign. Our daughter, if you can call her that, she's a realtor. She said, Papa, can we go in that house? And we weren't in the market. And no. I said, no. We don't just go into open houses. Well, okay, he talks her into it, and then we're down in the dungeon, she's like all over the house, falling in love, but
This
we're in
is
the dungeon, he says, does this
background
go like
story of
home?
the house
And I'm like,
that
you're
we're
crazy,
about to
but
do our
okay, I see a wall
investigation.
tilting over here on the foundation, okay, whatever. So we end up here. Inspector comes in and he tells me, he says, I don't wanna freak you out. But he, right there, like Rachel knows where it is, in the foyer, right next to the stairway, he said, there's a very strong scent of a very expensive, like a rose perfume a lady would use a long time ago.
She's talking about
But it
right
doesn't
here.
drip. I said,
Sorry, I
"Okay."
didn't do an intro,
Oh my
but
God.
we're at this house. We're fixing to investigate. Trying to keep them off camera, of course.
And we go upstairs and he said, I said, yeah, he said, that's not normal. He said, it doesn't drift, it's just right here. And he said, don't be afraid. He said, there's, it's not, doesn't seem scary. I said, I'm not afraid, okay, cool, whatever.
Yeah.
We have visitors or, so, but there was no reason, there's no carpeting or anything where someone could have spilled cologne or whatever. And it was a very old scent, and that's what Dustin said too, it's like a very old, expensive scent. So I just thought the roses, and I had done the rose, I thought that's kind of weird, but no big thing. And
Was that before air raid or after air raid?
that was before air raid, that was when we were getting inspection to buy the
Sent
house.
you guys the video with the man saying air raid in it, did you guys hear any of that?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Sure, yeah,
That-
we heard it.
So the camera was sitting right here, he was out of town, it was just me and the brown dog at the time, that was 2 years ago. And the weird thing, that happened middle of October, so did this picture getting tossed.
Where's this picture at?
Oh, that's in here, and I'll show, that was weird, that was a few days ago. Both about the same, about 2 days apart. Yeah, so the camera's sitting over there, he's gone, it's almost dawn. And I have that light sitting on a table in front of the window, I only have the brown dog with me. So it's early on, I'm gonna get some pop. And I heard nothing. It was when I went back through the clips, I just, have the security cameras gone sometimes when he's gone. And so I go, these are room darkeners, so I left the lamp on, just, I don't know, just kind of a security and safety thing, I guess. And I was gonna open the curtains, I'm like, oh, you're still in your pajama, or the room darkness, I was gonna open them, I'm like, you got your pajamas on. And I clicked the light off instead. I clicked the light off and go to open the drapes. And that's when you hear it click from day mode to to light to dark mode, to night mode.
Right.
But then it's like 2 seconds later and you hear that. She's amplified and she thinks there's also a child's voice in there. And my husband's like, what the heck? I mean, and he's a banker and very
Wasn't this
level-headed.
used for World War II?
World War II was air raids. You couldn't open.
And where wasn't this used for practice, this house?
There's a lot of stuff. There were people here that were in World War II. Well, and then during World War II, they would have, they did air raids. Well, they even did it during Vietnam. No, the Korean War, because I was a child and with my mom in Michigan, they would do the air raids and mom would have to close everything, have to, if you had lights on, turn them off, make sure everything was dark so that there were an enemy, so you would do practices back then. Yeah, that was Korean
And
War.
then the KKK owned this house?
Yeah, I heard.
Why did you tell me about that?
Okay, so the house that they just marked as historic, the
Right.
white one down there, I talked to the neighbors who know the stories about that. I haven't been too interested in that one because they weren't related to the lady lived here. And he said, I don't know why he said, I don't think they've done their history because the Grand Master of the Ku Klux Klan owned that. And there were only at that time just a few houses on this block and these people were friends with
With
him.
them.
So, and they
Okay.
all had money, lots of money.
And then who died in the
C.C.
house?
Rittenhouse, the guy who he designed this house. He designed all of them. What?
There was a couple people who died in here.
Oh, at least two. Yeah, at least two. The one man, the lady, the one thing too, that they moved down to the high rise. I talked to her at length. This was recently, and she was gonna bring over a chandelier, but she's too afraid to come back in the house. And her chandelier that hung on the freeway. but they won't come back in. They would sit in here because they turned this into a bedroom. And they kind of changed the walls. And he owned a grocery store. He was the only other family that lived here a long time. And he smoked a pipe that had a floral scented tobacco in it, and they would smell it wafting through the room. And she's a Protestant, and she just is so not into that stuff. And yeah, a lot of things. The upstairs, yeah, Rachel really fills it up in the attic, and right below the attic stairs is where there's I don't smell it now, a really strong smell of roses. And her son Dustin, when he came, because I hate bugs, he was doing the basement, he said, Robin, and we always feel it when we go down there. It's
That
like,
basement's creepy, we'll go down that.
yeah, there were a lot of rooms, and so there were even servants here. They had servants' quarters down there. And Dustin's like, do you smell that? And you walk in, you kind of like just get this chill. I mean, it's cold down there right now, but it's kind of a different, I don't know. It's not scary though, not in the least. But I guess to get to the really odd thing, so it was October 11th, I think, October 10th or 11th, that happened with this camera. And I've tried recreating it. You can get it to click, but there is no hum. That's not a hum. That is 2 syllables. It's a word. And all I can figure out, my husband said, sounds like they're saying Aaron, our son's name. Sounds more like aerate to me. That's the best I can make out. But so then 2 years later, it'd be 2 years later. So we're sitting on the deck. I can show
We're
you.
at this house that we're fixing to investigate. Sorry, we're trying to keep the people here off camera, so just bear with us.
Now this is right here is where the old house stopped. This was an addition. But this is the back wall, and there would have been an entryway coming in, taking you down to the basement and into the kitchen. It's kind of tiny in here. But we thought there was something, an animal under the deck. I'm like, but you just latticed it all off. I'm crawling around anyway. So it was like this huge bang, like so loud, like super loud. We could hear it out there. And so this is always open. And I walk in the back door, and this is shut. And I go to open it, and it's jammed. And I'm like, what the heck? So I keep scooting it. I've got pictures of it. This was weird. Oh, wow, it could fit in here. That picture was laying way over here, face down, nothing up there, and the dog food was only half full then. Nothing up there was disturbed at all. And no damage to the frame, nothing. So we can try recreating it, like, okay, if it fell, but there's a nail that goes up at an angle. The hook thing on it wasn't broken. I don't know. And
Sorry guys, we're just trying to keep them off camera. Their face at least. So we're in an old house that was built in the mid 1800s. We'll be going through it downstairs. We'll be starting our investigation shortly.
It keeps the wall. I can show you it's laying out here. And like something's trying to get your attention.
For sure.
I have no idea. No idea.
Right.
This thing.
She was talking about this picture right here being knocked off of the wall, and down here. Coming in. This is our cameraman Dan. Say hi, Dan. He's a new man to the crew. She's talking about that one falling down on the floor, getting tossed off of there for no reason. Pretty crazy, bro.
It's a big picture.
Yeah, dude, I've been getting so much on the spirit. It ain't even funny, man. Thank you, sir. Sorry, it's dark.
I have no idea, but people who come in here, they're like, But I don't think there's anything bad. I think that there's something, but I don't think it's
Well,
evil.
Let's start with the basement.
yeah, we can. All I know is you have a beautiful home.
Well, thank you.
So, Ben, thank you so much for letting us be here. We greatly appreciate
We
it.
want most of the
lights off, right?
Rachel knows a lot.
Yeah, we can do
lot of
lights
bad
off.
stuff.
That's that way.
I noticed, yeah, I can't. Lights
Yeah.
too dim.
Can we turn it off?
Oh, you're good either way.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can go down just like this. Yeah, this is great.
The basement is that one.
Yeah.
All right, I'll follow you guys.
Are we going basement? You go first. You go first. Did you bring a can of raid? I know, Justin just did a hate it.
All right, guys, we're going down to the basement.
And watch this dog ate here, don't trip on her.
Investigation down in the basement. I'm gonna check this out. So, welcome
Here we go, guys.
You can turn the light on and over to the door.
There you go.
Okay. Okay, so this is the old wall. You're on. And be careful, it's from like here. So there was servants' quarters back in
Ma'am,
here.
Where's your flashlight?
Where do you want to go first?
We'll just follow you, ma'am, wherever you want to, wherever you want us to go. Watch out for that step.
Right in here. Well, we set a camera up. Whoa. Right in here. I'm not the only one. It's kind of, I don't even like to go back there though because it can make, it goes all around. These were different rooms where I would imagine they were African American.
These are servers' quarters that were one time in this house. Beautiful.
And it goes into
This old house. When did you say this house was built?
1903.
1903.
Wow.
And some of this stuff is the furniture that was down here and we've just left it and haven't moved.
So this house definitely has a lot of history. Was this being servant quarters?
Can we go back here?
Going in here?
Yeah, I'm just gonna check it out.
Do we want to ask questions in here?
Yeah, I think we should, bro. Cause look, it's original
We're
concrete
gonna
foundation.
get some of our equipment, and then I'll come back on here in just a
Look at
minute.
that.
Guys. I'm gonna get my clocks.
This is all original wood.
And come back down. So I'll restart live here in just like 2 minutes. Just give me just 2 minutes. Be right back.
Yeah, look at this, man. You tell it's original by the way it looks behind it. That's how they used to do walls in the early 1900s.
Let's go while he's down here doing this.
This goes back here a little bit further even. I'm getting, yeah, what's up, buddy? Who's here?
Is like the flux and the grid and stuff like that in the bag upstairs.
Yeah, I think we should grab them.
Here, if you want to stay down here, I can run up there and grab them.
You sure, bud?
Yeah, I'll grab the flux.
All right. Is it okay if I keep? Is it okay if I continue back through it?
Yeah, and some of the stuff is still stuff that like is old gas tiles where they would heat it down here, I guess, for them.
Okay. All right. You ready, Dan?
Yep.
Let's do this, bro. Is there any spirit down here that would like to speak to us tonight? And so, guys, I'm using necro.
10.
There's 10. Ooh. Cold chills right here, bro. Tingly feelings.
I can hear.
Try it here. I don't hear you if you're here. I was listening. I think that goes back up to the upstairs, man. Okay, we're back around. It goes all the way around. Okay. Okay. Yeah, these were all servant quarters in the 1900s. Very, very beautiful home. Is there anything else you would like to say? We're going to be coming down here shortly, and
Drowning.
second time it's came up on here, man. Second time it's came up, drowning. Well, we're going to start our investigation soon. I hope you come out and speak to us. We're not here to harm you or disrespect you in any way. We just want to talk with you.
Candidate.
Candidate. I've got a couple names here, Jay.
Yeah.
Melissa, Eric. I wonder if something like maybe
Candidate.
yeah.
Okay.
So we'll see.
Where are you getting it?
All through here, the most part is all back here to the left, man. It got really
There's always that one white guy at a bonfire.
Gateway.
gateway. Where is there a gateway here?
Wait and see.
Wait and see. We will.
That's what we're doing. I'm waiting to see what you're going to do. It seems like you've scared a few people who's lived here before.
Welcome in. So this is crazy. So we're down here now.
Can you show us what you did to them?
Servant quarters. From, it was built in 1903. And this is the old servant quarters. All original. There's different cupboards and stuff, so we're definitely going to check this out and ask some questions down in here and see. We got Carl down here. We'll welcome him.
What's up, TikTok?
We got, man right there coming in.
Right leg.
Right leg.
We're gonna chill down here. We're gonna ask some questions. We went up. We got the Flux 2 that we're gonna ask some questions on.
Most of that's just since we've been down here. There's more.
Hey, welcome in, welcome in. So we're down here. This is all original. This was old servant quarters.
And this brings us back.
Show it.
And that brings us back to the beginning right here. So show it.
So here we go.
That's Jay, everybody.
Let's Carl. Here we go. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome in, everybody. So we're down here, like I said. So I'm kind of re-entrance. So that actually just circled us around.
All the way back around. Yeah, here's another room over here too. Look at all this original stonework, guys. Look at this. From 1903. Look at that. This looks like it might have been newer. But that's definitely the old area. This is definitely the older area that's originally built. These are ladies.
This is the Flux 2.
Incorrect.
Go stop. Just set with some stuff. So
Says you're incorrect, Jay.
not me, bro. They
Right?
They argue with you. So we're just gonna set this up and see.
No, you're gonna have fun with them tonight.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, we definitely grew up and
One
sort of-
ghost detected.
One ghost detected.
One ghost
Well, come
detected,
speak to
so-
us. We have a light here that you can touch. It'll stop blinking and then you can touch it.
Working or not be, they're gonna be.
So what's up, everybody? Welcome in. So we're in this house, and house was built in 1903.
You might even be able to do it on colored if you want. There's enough light.
Some activity.
It's
over
up to you,
there.
man. However you feel the need to do it, brother.
And asked us to come in, and so now we're checking it
Necklace.
out.
Necklace.
So here we go.
I just like the look of the neck.
I didn't forget my necklace. Here we go. So welcome in, everybody.
Oh, I got both of mine, bro.
But you can see the light in it.
Okay.
Is there anybody in here that would like to communicate with us? You can touch this device here that's here. It'll light up. Green means yes. Red means no. I'm Jolly,
I'm Carl.
I'm Dan.
and we're here, and we mean you no harm or disrespect.
1960s.
Can you tell us what happened in the 1960s?
Welcome in, everybody, welcome in. I'm gonna turn this light off. Sid.
We mean you no harm or
Scorpio.
Scorpio. Astronomic, I wonder if somebody, is a Scorpio. Anyone?
No.
No. No.
No. Nope, you got the wrong house. Can you light these lights up for us? You have several different electronics here that you could pull the power from and use its energy to come and speak with us. We got batteries. Just drain them if you need to. Come speak with us.
Welcome in, everybody, welcome in. House was built in 1903, and we're in the old style, the servants' headquarters. with original stuff still here, so just checking it out. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. We would really like to talk to you.
Darkness.
Okay, we can do that. There you go.
Does that help? Can you come close to our lights? It's basically 68. We've been told that you've moved pictures here before. We would like to talk to you. We mean you no harm nor disrespect. We would just like to talk. Is there anybody down here that would like to communicate with us? Yeah, thanks for the likes, guys. Appreciate it.
Agree.
Agree.
Agree? Do you agree that there's somebody here that wants to talk? My name's Jolly, and I would love to speak with you. We can go to another room if you would like.
It's just like still
Yeah, thanks for
quiet.
the follow. Appreciate it. It's under 60. Yeah, super shy ghost. They'll come out to play.
And they always do.
You just gotta know that they can be comfortable.
We mean you no disrespect.
Brush.
Did you used to use a brush of some sort? You can,
Yeah.
Whatever.
Move over to the other
Those
one.
are for you.
Yeah.
So, but back in 1903, this was built. The servants were here. I mean, what do you think could have possibly been activities back then?
There was a brush in the wall in the fireplace over here with a bunch of stuff.
Let's go over here, man.
She cleaned out the fireplace, she saw the brush.
So,
We're gonna move over to where they
fireplace real quick.
was a
and
brush
go
in a
check this out.
fireplace and then they cleaned it out.
That's a hard ground, dude.
Yeah,
And let's see.
How
does that go? So if it comes close to here.
On that side of the house, we see the burn.
Original fire damage.
And we found in the wall and we opened up because we had a wire loop and there was a bunch of stuff in there.
Up
And I
here.
took,
So we're just gonna
different
come
wall
into
and
another
I took it
room,
all to the
whatever.
history museum.
We're
There
at
was
a private
brush
residential
with
house
paints, there was,
here in Southern Colorado. They
little
asked us
boy
to
stuff,
come and
there
just
was-
Disagree.
see if we can talk with anybody or anything.
Was that
They've
not your
had some
brush?
activity in their house, and So we just came
Did
over
she
here.
find
because they
Slithered.
Invited us over.
Slithered.
Hey,
Did it
what's
look
up,
like a
Holly?
snake?
I appreciate your support. Hey, we appreciate everybody
Did
being
you
here
burn?
with us. So
Definitely.
My name is Rachel. Is it okay to talk to you?
someone turned original fire up there.
Were you trapped in a fire?
And then there's been 2 fires there that we were just informed of. So hey, thanks for the gifts. Appreciate that. Super awesome. So we're gonna set this up. Set that up right there. Some of the tech stuff. Hey, welcome in, welcome in.
Burned.
Burned.
Thank you for the show.
Second time.
Did somebody burn you?
Dude.
Is that you making the light go off? Hold on. I don't think so.
Set it on that light one, like in the middle or towards the left side of it more.
Yeah, I'm gonna set it right here on the floor. Sorry.
Patrick.
Who's Patrick?
Hey, welcome in, everybody. Thanks for the likes, guys. Appreciate the shares as well. The likes and the follows and the shares is what's awesome.
Was
Appreciate
Patrick
you
the
guys.
one that was burned?
Did Patrick own this house at one time?
Thanks for the likes, guys. Appreciate it. Is Patrick here and would like to talk with us? Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in.
Too many.
Too many.
Is there too many people here? That was somebody walking by.
Walking by it. Do you like us being here?
He's gonna say no. No, you get to sit down, huh? Welcome in, everybody. So this house was built in 1903. We're down here in servants' quarters, and so just trying to see. They've had active activity in here, so that's what we're in here trying to see. They've asked us to come in here. Never been to this house and don't know, so we're just here to check it out. Didn't realize that it was this old, but I think let's go
Let's move further back in here.
further back in.
Yeah. All right, guys, we're going further back into it. Going further back. See where we're going here.
Servant quarters. So I think this is all just old built, like I said, from 1903.
Look at this old
Lori.
Lori.
Yeah,
Hi, Lori. My name is Carl. Nice to meet you.
Halloween's gonna be super.
Will you come and speak with us?
We're doing St. Scholastica. It's gonna be crazy. It's an old military school built in 1881. So, yeah, well, it's got the most history, right? old stuff. Look at this. Look at these old walls. It's just crazy. Right. Oh yeah, no, it'll be
Child spirit.
child spirit. Is there a child here that would like to speak with us or communicate?
Didn't she say something about a child earlier when we were talking?
I don't remember. So we're gonna turn on these cool lights for you.
Incorrect.
No, we are.
You
And all you have to do is come close to them. Yeah, the details from back in the day were amazing. So is there anybody in here that would like to communicate with us? Hey, welcome in everybody, welcome in. I appreciate you guys being here, appreciate your time. The likes and the follows and the shares are awesome and greatly appreciated. So we're here in this house built in 1903. And they've had activity going on. They've had pictures come off the wall, door slam. Heard a male voice in a video that they had sent over to me. So they just invited us into their house to come in here and try to see if we can.
Can you come speak to us? We mean you no disrespect.
I know it seems like we're rushing it. We have a few hours here, so we're just trying to get in what we can and into the rooms that we can. So, but welcome in, guys. We appreciate you. Appreciate you guys joining in. If you guys have any questions that you want us to ask, we'll ask them as well. Like I said, this house was built in 1903, and we're in old servants' headquarters. We're going to go up to the attic, I believe, here in a little bit as well. But right now we're just trying to do a good little investigation down here and see if there's anything down here that wants to communicate with us. So, welcome in. Can you tell us the name of the man that we heard? What's that?
Temptation.
Temptation. Can you tell us the name of the man that we heard in the video? Hey, what's up, Christina? Welcome in. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. And we appreciate all you guys' time watching us as well. Welcome to the SoCo family. We're down here in Southern Colorado. You should turn on the scrambler as well, and then the EMF's up in the bag too, huh? Oh, you got it over there.
Yeah.
So right now we're using. Oh, hey, thanks. We think you're cool too.
Well, what I'm gonna do, Ben? Hey, I think I'm gonna
join our live. Thanks for your time.
Jay. I think I'm gonna go ahead and cut it. That way I can pull out the necrophonic, man.
Yeah, if you want.
You know what I mean? And then we'll be back live tomorrow night.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I'm gonna cut it from here. I gotta use my phone for
It's on our YouTube, but
an instrument. So
YouTube and just
I'll see you
come on
guys
here.
tomorrow at 10 o'clock from St. Alaska here in King City,
I
Colorado.
don't know. That's what we're trying to figure out right now is if they have any old servants down here. I guess.